Representative, the Honorable Yekeh Kolubah will speak to the press this morning on some trending issues. Honorable Kolubah, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to bless God for being here today. I want to firstly appreciate the district number 10 for electing me as their representative. As far as I'm concerned, I'm doing the work of the people. I was elected to advocate and talk for my people, in which I'm doing. And let me appreciate the American Embassy for the stand taken yesterday. We are written communication to the American Embassy, to the American people, that is on your way already to the embassy to be relayed to the people of America. For the stand taken yesterday, we wanted to do more. We wanted to come to the lower house to prevail on us, because we are taking instruction from the president. I think when the American people speak, will be very serious. They need to speak on the war crime code. They need to tell Buffer Chimos, Speaker Buffer Chimos, that the war crime code document is not for committee room. We need to bring it up. We are strongly in support of the war and economic crime code, because our people are suffering. The war came, and a lot of people died in the war. But what's going on right now, our people are suffering. There's no good road connection. Our country is not connected by road. Because of that, a lot of people die in the process. If you do your survey, you'll know that a lot of people even die from the economic situation in this country, like the war. So we want to say a big hats up to the people of America for taking that bold stand, that bold step. Because when you people talk, it will be serious. You people need to bring some sanctions, some restriction on the House of Representatives so we can be serious. The people of this country have decided they want war crime code. But we took the paper and kept it in one room, because the president have not spoken. Because the president have not spoken. The president have the power, he have the will to remote control Buffer Chimos. He will bring that document out to be placed on the floor. I wrote a communication. I say in plenary to apply Rule 39 of our rules that talk about discharge of petition. The communication went on the 17th of May and were received by the Speaker's office for this war and economic crime code document to come out so we can discuss it. But because they wanted to divert the situation, they came up with suspension, the report of my suspension. I received a communication from the chair on rules and order, inviting me on the 26th of April to appear on the 27th of April for an investigation. This letter was prepared according to the Sergeant Arm around 5 o'clock on the 26th of April, and was received by me on the 27th at 10:54 a.m. At which time the investigation should have been 10 o'clock. But I received my communication inviting me to investigation. I'm just trying to set the basis why I decided to concede with this suspension, because I've got a lot of serious things to do. You cannot write me on the 26th. I received on the 26th to appear for an investigation on the 27th at 10 o'clock. And I received the communication on the 27th at 10:54 a.m. How do I get prepared to go for investigation? I wrote them, telling them that I received their communication, but I received it after the time that she have come for this meeting. I also received a communication again on the 6th of May. Sorry, I got a small eyes problem. On the 6th of May, from the committee again, at which time I went back to the Supreme Court to tell them the instruction, the order given to the Honorable House of Representatives have not been have not been enforced. While in the office of the Associate Justice, Namwe, he and myself are having some conversation on what's going on, I received a call from the Sergeant at Arms. I placed my phone on speaker. The Associate Justice, will always due respect to him, while monitoring our conversation. He said, I have communication for you that was dated on the 25th to appear on the 26th for investigation. That's the second communication inviting me for investigation. They wrote that communication again on May 25th to appear on the 26th. I received that communication that I should appear on the 26th for investigation. By 10 o'clock, I received that that communication by 11:52 on the 26th. How do I get prepared to go for investigation? People are making mockery out of the Liberian people. We expect people that Gwangolo, that people respected so much. They say people that Gwangolo, when they get in the Capitol building, things will be fine. With all the kind of vast idea he get, disrespecting my right. But let me say this, I chose not to go back to court, because if I go back to court, I will still defeat them, because they have not followed our rules. They did not adhere to the justice in Timor Mene. The justice in Timor again on that day, on the 6th, how to write them, to tell them, say, we gave you for instruction, go by your instruction. You did not adhere to the Supreme Court mandate. You want me to come for investigation? If I was even going to receive that investigation on time, I was not going to appear there. I was going to tell them until the justice, the Supreme Court mandate can be heard. I will not appear before you people. Those people are jokers. Especially Gweglo. I'm disappointed in Gweglo with all the degree he got. He said, I'm president of UMU, with all the vast knowledge, with all the education he got. He buried it and buried his integrity. I'm saying this with all regret, and I stand by my statement. When the issue came up with my suspension, when the report was read, the speaker asked me to talk. I said, I'm going to respect my colleagues. My right. I got nothing to say until I get a report and take it to my lawyer. Got nothing to say. I sat down, watched the tape. I saw my colleagues coming. I wrote a communication to Honorable Larry Yankwe, Honorable Bian Howard, Honorable Dopo, extending apologies to them. They told me to stay my ground. I should respect my right and wait for my lawyer to come. But they see people are divided in two ways. I saw Rachel Kun. Rachel Kun came to me and said, you know what, for peace sake, just come out, and because people are saying, you carry the horse to the Supreme Court and you defeated the horse first time in the history of this country. It's a disgrace to the horse. So can we have a better understanding? Can we come down to let the thing pass by us? So some of my colleagues said, look, just say you take it back. There will be no suspension. There will be a letter of warning. And I respected them. And you listen to Foco. When Foco said that man is being coerced to say what you want to say, yes, I was coerced. Yes, I was coerced to wake up and listen to what I said. People say I appeal to Ambassador Weir. I did not appeal, and I can never appeal to Ambassador Weir. I said in my statement, it all on social media, if I have said anything that looked at insult, or if I have insulted, I take it back. Is that apology to Ambassador Weir, the dictator? Is that apology to that corrupt president? It is not. I did not call his name. I said, if I have said anything that looked at insult, or that is an insult, I take it back and I extend apologies. Is that admitting to say I have extended apologies to Ambassador Weir? You're going to learn more and read more. Because English, if you can't understand English, then you must go to Grand Crew to go speak crew. Like Ambassador Weir does. If you can't understand English, I spoke English. I said, if I have said anything that looked like insult, or I have insulted, I take it back. And I have said, I have never insulted the presidency. I've been talking to an individual who is Ambassador Weah, that have been talking to an individual who is Honorable Yekeh Kolubah. He and myself are colleagues. We are friends. We just talked last night. We are friends. When he appear on national platform and discuss me, I will appear on national platform and discuss him. I will. So seditions, so you get mud in your brain. You ain't know nothing when you're going on the Sycamore tree. I did not say I am sorry to Ambassador Weah. I said if I have said anything that looked like insult or that is an insult, I take it back. I did not say Ambassador Weah, your slave master. I'm not working by the way and pleasure of Ambassador Weah. I'm working by the way and pleasure of the district number 10, the poor district number 10, and the poor of Liberia. We come to the suspension. My suspension dated the 28th of May 2021. We're just going down to the important point. Sorry, I got a problem with my eyes. Put my light on, please. That you are hereby suspended from plenary session and all legislative functions. I hope people grabbing it. They are very specific in what they are saying. Plenary session, legislative functions, and meeting days. Then we'll come back. Let me educate Honorable Gueglo that got all our degrees and was UMU president. Our rules are very clear. Our rules are very, very clear. Monday and Wednesday are set aside by our rules for committee meetings. For committee meetings, they are set aside by our rules for committee meetings. I'm the co-chair on national defense. So as per our rules, those 2 days are excused and they are meeting days. Go and read our rules because some of you poor journalists will not read it. Because you put them one carry story. Because Bobo Chimo just said that. Because you want to please Ambassador Weah and just say what you want to say. You're wrong with it. Bobo Chimo is not higher than me. He just first among equals. He was elected and our elected. You please respect that. He was elected and our elected. He was elected and our elected. Our rules also say Tuesday and Thursday are set aside for sessions. Those are meeting days. Remember that. They said meeting days. Our rules are also clear. Now Friday is for constituency visit or visitation. Now 5 days right there. So they say meeting day now. So yeah, meeting day. I'm the co-chair on national defense. We have to meet Monday and Wednesday. Those are meeting days. Yes, I have to extend session by our rules. That's another meeting day, like 2. So that 4 right there. Yes, I have to visit my constituency. They said legislative function. Constituency visit are legislative functions. Honorable Gueglo, go and read. Go and read. So I decided to accept this. Because they want to leave the Liberian issue. The war clan code must come. And it will come. I'm going to take this 16 days. People are passing around. You are being suspended for 2 months. They can read. I didn't say what the rules say. I didn't say what Monday and Wednesday for. They will never tell you. Because they turn the rule book outside down. They want to please dictator, corrupt Ambassador Weah. People say, you are being suspended, don't talk. Who can stop me from talking? Who? Who? When you want to stop on my right, I will take you back to the Supreme Court. Look, in that place, you do not know the rules. The Supreme Court, thank God, Associate Namwe is a veteran senator. He know the rules. Say they don't know the rules. We went there. Don't always sit down, listen to Dopo, Dopo, the senior veteran. He said, we never knew that they host in that essay into session. Go back to the report. I mean, to my suspension day. The tape is there. Until Honorable Kolubah, you see, they're making reference to me now. Those are precedent set. When the Supreme Court gave a ruling, they will make reference and say 2018, 2020, this case came here. And this is what the ruling said. So it's by law. My taking the horse to the Supreme Court now, the people have been making reference to it. With all due respect to Honorable Dopo, that I'm extending apology to for not listening to him, Bian Howard, and my veteran, Larry Yankwe. He said, until Honorable Kolubah took the horse to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court say the host cannot take A7 to a committee just to investigate. Not for play. No, put your thing to joke on the jet will say we will suspend our rule. Our rule says before you suspend the rule, you must give me 24-hour notice. But when I can't wake up with beef, bluff, muff, he will say, I move that we suspend our rule now. The law. Those are all jokers. They don't know the rules. And we interpret the rule for them. Let me say this. So I got 5 working days in the week. When you multiply 5 times 3, that's 3 weeks, 1 day, because Sunday and Saturday now they're not so. And I challenge them. Any attempt for us to go above the 15 days, Senator Nangwe, Associate Nangwe, or just say Inchima will interpret our rules again, and I will defeat them. You know I will defeat them? I will defeat them. I will walk over there again. They will come with shame and disgrace because they are not listening to people. Honorable Bian Howard is the co-chair on the committee responsible to go and talk for the House of Representatives. He will tell you, say, day one we're doing it, not correct. But let me tell you something, my lawyers, they tell that I will take them to court. Because Thomas Fala do not have the standing. According to the law, according to what I hear my lawyers talking, before you carry somebody to court for saying something, that thing must have effect on you. It must have affected you. Have my statement affected Thomas Fala, or he want to please Ambassador Weah? You want to please Ambassador Weah? Instruct. Tell Ambassador Weah to tell Baltimore to bring the war crime code up. No, we call him on the American embassy to impose sanction, total restriction on the House of member of the House of Representatives. We are calling on them that the only way they war crime code people will come outside. We are appealing to them. I just wrote the embassy, telling them thank you. I got some things in the communication that I will not say. If I say now, then there's no need for the communication to go. Then I mean it's valid no more. But we appreciate them. I'm telling the Liberian people we are getting ready to assemble peacefully to the American embassy, and we'll do it consistently. We'll be very consistent in doing it. We will assemble to petition the American government. That thing will be on one day. We're not doing it one day. I will put pressure on the people will know what's going on. Look, people pass all around and say, Yekeh then kill people. Yekeh then kill people. I am saying that war crime code come. Why Ambassador Weah is saying no? Because Ambassador Weah supported model. I got evidence. I got evidence. I got evidence. So our rules are very clear. I wrote the speaker yesterday, reminding him, the speaker, I think I hear in the house, he don't stay know the rules because he have not read the rules. The only thing is there, when people come from Ambassador, we are the only one he read to endorse the interest of an individual. I did not go there to serve the interest of an individual. I went there to serve the interest of District Number 10 and the Liberian people, in which I am doing. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we want you people to know that the war and economic crime code is coming. I'm 100% sure, not 99.9, 100% sure that it's coming, and it will soon be here. Honorable Prince Johnson, I want you to look at something. Look at the situation between Mana Salif and my president, Gange Taylor. You remember Ellen Johnson said he take Gange Taylor over, right? Open will take you over. The people are in America right now negotiating for sanction to not come, according to my source. If they admit to take Prince Johnson over, to take him over. So that Big Martin, Jeremiah Kune on, because Prince Johnson hold your hand on, Prince Johnson was ready to kill people. They say he was on radio that morning. I didn't listen to it. What somebody said. If it is true, Jeremiah Kune, you putting Prince Johnson in the hands way. You're not helping him. Because Open will take him over. You think Open will be embarrassed for Prince Johnson business? The people are negotiating right now, according to my source. If that the one the American people want for Prince Johnson to go, so they can put a sanction. Prince Johnson, you come and go. Let me tell you, they will take you over. You will never believe it. Sit and be behind those people that are probably lying to you. Come to me. You my father-in-law. The reason why I can't come to you is because I don't want a situation where something happens. People say, oh yeah, you want to Prince Johnson, why you happy? Come, let me show you between you and myself in confidence who I'm talking to. So you can know what Grand Code coming. I've been talking to the people since January. I got evidence. Been talking to them since January. No people passing while you're joking. The sanction will come on Buffalo more than all. Restriction will come on them. Because they have misled the trust and abused the trust that were imposing them to serve the Liberian people. But the House of Legislators had turned to a separate branch under the executive, and we are taking instruction from Ambassador. We are not independent. With the law of Hon.Yekeh Kolubah, the House of Representatives going nowhere. Because I wanted to follow the full part of Hon.Yekeh Kolubah. When he passed away, I said, yeah, the papa is a veteran, I will follow him. I can never follow him. Because I'm more okra when it comes to issue than him. If you are okra, you will not ready to come for investigation tomorrow and give me the letter file and ready today. Look, they talk about due process. You must ready me in advance to get me prepared. But you read letter today, I'm going to come tomorrow 10 o'clock. Then I receive the letter tomorrow 11 o'clock to go for investigation. Or the thing you teaching, I think you are teaching the port of UMU. That's why you are teaching the port of UMU. We need to stop it. We need to stop it. Honorable Samra Wolokoli will learn that you are around the Capitol building, giving money to people, you think you have succeeded. The economic and the political corruption you are carrying on, you will be handcuffed, you will be prosecuted by government to come. You take the thing for job, Samara. Take the thing for job. You think you took money here. The Liberian money, you enriching yourself. You know how food to eat. I used to give you money before becoming lawmaker. You used to ask me for money to put gas in your car. But today, look at those storage buildings you're building with the Liberian money. Then you pass around, you think I'm suspended. I accepted it for reasons. Because my colleagues talk to me. I'm Rachel Kun. Ask Rachel Kun. You saw the Rachel Kun. I will not even recognize the brought Mike to me and say, Turner, I will coerce. That's true. I mean, what my uncle named from district number 9. Foco, my uncle Foco said it. You listen to the recording, say, let me uncle Hurst. Let me say, apologize to Ambassador who? The men are corrupt. I'm going to tell him sorry for telling you, say you corrupt. I can never do it. I can never do it. So the process is going to start right after my 15 days. So you can do the calculation. You can get to our rules. I'm not going to give you all my paper. Because when I give you all the paper, you will not look at it to see what the rules is. You will only go out Bobo Chimo again. What he say, yeah, Ambassador, we are say the other one will not count the paper. Ambassador, we are say, you were elected as speaker. When you go see the president, they put you in telephone booth. Look, sometimes the attitude of people get me frustrated. And like I said, the way I used to be before, I tune it down. Because I tune it down because I want the process to go on. We want the War Crime Code to come. We are going to organize ourselves in a professional manner and be very peaceful to assemble. You see, because of you put on my AC, stop working, I'm sweating. No, I'm not supposed to be there. I'm a member of parliament. You can't come in my office, I'm sweating. Yeah, you can't come in my office, I'm sweating. Do you understand what I'm saying? We got people building duplexes, people building storage buildings. 4 years, we are not getting money for scholarship. 4 years, I challenge Ambassador, we are challenging Bobo Chimo to show me in the budget that they put money there for development for our district. I challenge Bobo Chimo to show me in the budget that they put 2,000 hours so they get every year for scholarship. To show me where he put it. Samra will look at it. They're coming for you. That money you stole, you building property here, you think you're finished, you talking to people. People say, I will talk, let me tell you today. I will talk and I will keep talking. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, to my supporters. You need to help me to get one bigger generator from my office while I'm trying to advocate for the Liberian people. Because we got Christmas light, we call LEC. I need your support in the process. It's tough now. We're getting ready to advocate. We're getting ready to carry our people. We're going to keep them there. In about 4 or 5 days, we will feed them. I'm getting ready to get support from people. And the people that are sending the support will have the same people to know how the resources is being used to get our people there for our aim to be accomplished. Our aim need to be accomplished. When the war and economic crime will come, the intention of these people to rig election, they will not do it. Because we are getting information that they want to rig election and fire gun in the town to bring war back. But any attempt for somebody to rig election, you will run in the bush. Because the Liberian people tired. You can bring any gun you want to bring. The Liberian people tired. So, Uncle Johnson, you're my in-law. You know, I have a daughter from America. I mean, from Nima County. My first daughter is from Nima County. Don't let the people lie to you. Upon getting ready to take you over. The people are in America right now negotiating to sacrifice you for their country to get money and get other things according to my source. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Of the press, thank you for coming. And I will take how many questions we're taking for?
We'll take 3 questions, please.
Why you got 10? Are you controlling the way you say 10?
Yeah.
Try that. I will take 1 question.
Kolubah, my name is Masale. I come from Spain.
From smoke. Next time you come here, you're gonna hang your article here. Some of you are not journalists. Some of you are people that are passing around. You have to put radio on.
Your colleague at Carlos Gate threatened further suspension in terms of expulsion if you bring the house to public disrepute.
The house they are disrepute.
Following your suspension, how do you react to that?
What you got? But I'm talking now. So let me explain me. I'm talking now. But you hear me talking? They ain't no expel. No, do the people have the number to even suspend? Now I'm a counselor, super and the other veterans lawyer got versed with me yesterday. Why you accepted this? Was so to go drag these people again, and we're gonna win them because you did not enforce the mandate of the Supreme Court. Then you want to investigate me? You think it's supposed to be so? No, the justice in Chimo now we have to write there again the second time to say put this man back to his status. All that time doing put him back. That time being ready for beginning for investigation. That's all you want to do to please Ambassador Weah and please Samra Wolokoli. No, I challenge them. They didn't even get a vote to suspend me, but for peace sake, we'll try to leave it. Because I want them to discuss the work code. I don't want the people to say, but because they were not going to do it today, I was not going to accept it today, I'll come and go to session. You know that? You know that? Look, suspension is temporary removal. So you must have the number to do it. And you must follow the due process. When I go back, I'm going to carry tutor class for people that work with them. To tell them what our rules is. I need to be lecturing them.
Don't you think you'll be putting yourself in Jabate?
What you call Jabate, man? I went there to please people over there. I went there to please Liberian people. I'm here for the Liberian people. Look, the sacrifice I'm going through, you can't go through it. You know how many times people have come to my place and bought some things? My family are in exile right now because of Liberian people. Who can do it? Who? Show me one person that can do it. The first thing they say, you can't trust Liberian people. They put them when you get behind and they will tear you down. No, Liberian people cannot tear me down. I will keep talking for Liberian people until 2023 when the people of Liberia will make me senator of Mossoraro County.
Yeah.
Yes.
My name is Emmanuel and I'm from Sky.
Sky. Tima Baba our ambush. That will be fourth war. That's one of the reasons why I want the war code to come.
Many believe that Honorable Kolubah, who is vocal about the war crime code, he happened to be one of those, presidents who were involved into the Kudako war. How serious he is? So I'm asking, how serious you are when you talk about the establishment of the war crime code?
No, I'm not serious, but I can. Yeah, but you see somebody. Look, we want to be held liable for what we have done. It's not about TRC came here. I was never sent for by TRC. I want to be sent for by war crime code. The war economic crime code we're talking about. They're not only that you're talking about war crime code, because Samara then was saying the info was so war crime code coming. No, Samara, you stole the proper money, you burying us there burying in here. So the economic crime code coming too. Samara will call it the economic crime code coming. You have to play right like you build it. And you know what they are doing? They are putting it in their parents' name. Oh yeah. Let him go buy one land and build BB horse on it. Then he said he put it in my money, his wife. Mama, he put in my money. We will say the government will say for mama, and other when you are working to build a 2 billion. That's political corruption. People have to be held liable for it. The war crime code gotta come. Prince Johnson, you go in the local sacrifice you. Let me tell you the truth today that the negotiation according to my source, the people will tell you over, you will not believe it. You will say, oh, upon for me, upon japping you. Let me tell you today. They put negotiating right now, according to my source, to tell you over Prince Johnson. See what coming happen with it here. Let Jeremiah could be there will be muff. He will tell that thing when he go to the embassy, he will be begging because he want visa. No, we need the ambassador to put restriction on us that keep encouraging the stay of the war crime code paper in committee room. Let them put restriction on, let them photo. When America say you're not going to America, I will bring that people out tomorrow. You know that one there? Everybody here want to go to America. So America need to speak and they need to take some action. In which they did yesterday. Look, I'm very happy with the stand taken by the American government yesterday. If you know how happy I am, I couldn't wait to come this morning to prepare a document appreciating them. For the people of the Port District number 10, the Port of Liberia, appreciate them to do more, to bring restriction on us. So the war crime can come so we can go and generate ourselves. So if you say, I'm not serious, up to you, they bring it. Oh, but I say the team of country is not serious. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So just to close up, I want to say in this public manner to my supporters, I decided to accept the suspension for the 16 days as per our rules. Very clear. I want to go Yekeh mo go, Yekeh mo na go, Yekeh mo. So the capital LeBron Paul went out to Yekeh mo go, Yekeh mo na go. Today I come go like you are going to be Yekeh mo go, Yekeh mo na. And they can test me. He tells me I will drag you to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will deal with you. No, nobody is above the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the only place that can interpret our laws and our rules that have not been read, that have not been digested by people in the house. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, when you get up, please go to Samara place and tell him, Samara will call it, tell him that the economic chronicle coming for him. This building he put all year, that not personal money. So if you pull it in my, you know my uncle now, we'll call it there, my uncle there. If you pull it in my small entity, the small entity will go for investigation. If the small entity have not worked anywhere, she doesn't have the ability to get $50 the government will see say they will charge small entity for facilitation in my mind, and they will charge Samara will call it. Samara will call it will be charged for political corruption
and
corruption in totality.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.